Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're well. Today I'm going to show you a few shortcuts that I use in Davinci Resolve in the editing tab. In fact, I'm going to show you 20. I know it sounds a lot, but once you start using it very often, you're going to get used to them, and trust me, you're going to want to know more shortcuts because this is going to save you a lot of time once you're editing. So let's start with the classic ones: in, out, insert. So in DaVinci Resolve is pretty much the same as in Premiere. In, so you go into your clips, go in between there. In I, start rolling your clip. Then you decide this is out. By default in DaVinci Resolve, the insert it's F9. However, I change it because I wanted to have it next to the in and out, so I changed it to Command P. So then how do you move along the timeline? If you want to move frame by frame, you just use your right click or left click. That will help you with that. And then if you want to move from one clip to another one, you use up and down. So down moving forward, and then up moving backward. So the clip before. Another really good tip that you will use very often when you have a lot of clips in your timeline, it will be extending and contracting the timeline. So for that, you will need to do it's Command and scroll up. It will move you right to left. And then Option and scroll down and up. It will help you to expand and contract. So you want to expand as much as you want and contract as much as you want. And then you will have these three symbols in here in the timeline will help you to move alongside. Or you want to use this plus and minus. Best way it's Command up and down or scrolling up and down with your mouse, or Option to expand and extract. So another really good shortcut that you will use 90% of the time every single time that you're editing will be trim, snap, cut, and select. So how do we do that? Trim, we press T, and with that we'll trim any part of the clip that we want. So we can move forward and backwards. Then cut, very easy, very quick. B, so we press B and then it will bring this and we can cut every time that we want. Command Z if you want to undo. And then select is just back to A. So we press A and we can select anything. What the snap helps you with, if you normally have this snap, so wherever you have the clip, by default it's already on. So you can snap back to any clip that you have close by. But then if you want to move just a snitch, you press N, snap, and it will allow you to move precisely however you want. This is very useful. Trust me, look, I use it all the time. If you are the kind of person that likes to put marks, I don't use it very often, and it's M. So you can either put a mark on the timeline, you can put a mark on the clip, or you can put a mark on the track. Only you have to make sure select either the timeline, the clip, or the track, and that will allow you to put the mark over there. And then if you press the mark, it will allow you to put the name, whatever name you want to put, like audio, voice, or voice here, and then you can put any notes and any keywords, and it will tell you along the time that you put that mark. And you can even change the colors, so you want to put blue for your tracks, and then red for your clips, and then probably for your logos, titles, you want to put orange. Wherever you want to put, you got several colors in here. So if you're that kind of editor that like to do a lot of speed ramping, this is a very good shortcut for you. So you press R and you have here, you change clip speed. So you can change your speed, your frame per second, or your duration of the clip. Or you can press Command R and it will show you on the clip to reverse the clip, to add any speed points, or to change the speed of your frame rate. Another really good shortcut that I use very often when I have a lot of clips one top of each other and they cover me the whole timeline. All I do is press Shift, hold it, and go up and down, and it will increase or make it smaller. So if you want to make it smaller a lot, all you have to make sure is that your arrow it's either on the clip side or on the track side. So wherever it is, it will affect that area. So if you want to affect if you have a lot of tracks on your audio, Then you go to put your arrow in there, hold shift, and then scroll up and down to increase or decrease it. If you wanna do the same in the clips and the video clips, then you put your arrow over there and do the same. Then you have a long timeline and you wanna just move. You wanna put one clip in the beginning of the timeline, but you don't wanna move anything because your music is on track and everything. You can select everything by Command A, and it will select everything: the music, the tracks, and the videos, and you can move it alongside. Or let's say that you wanna move everything except the first two clips, all right? And it's like, oh, I don't want to mark every single one of them. So all you do is you put your red line here on the second clip. So you press Option Y, and that will select everything except those two clips. So everything after that line. Just make sure. So here, and you don't move those two first clips. Let's say you want to move from the 4th onwards. So let's say you want to move from a few clips forwards. So we'll put the line here, Option Y, and let's say you don't want to move this adjustment clip. So then you press Command, select that, deselect that, and then you move the rest of the clip. So this is very handy when you want to move everything along the timeline, but those first clips you don't want to move it, you don't want to affect it. This is a very good way to do it. So let's say that you have a few clips overlaying and you want to see each of them to see how they are affecting the timeline. All you do is you select the clip, you press D, and that will disable the clip so you won't see it anymore. And then D again to enable it. So one by one, and you see them. You go along then. Okay, I like it. I'll leave it. Let's go. That's it. Very easy, very simple. That's very handy when you have a lot of clips on top of each other and you don't want to, delete it and then see or move it alongside. You just disable and enable whenever you want. And then if you don't see it really well, what you do, you want to put a full size screen. So then you have two options. You can press P and that will increase full size, or you can press Command F and that will do the same. So each way it will get you there. And that's it, guys. These are the 20 shortcuts that I use most of the time when I'm editing Davinci Resolve. This saves me a lot of time, and time is money, So if you think that I missed any of the shortcuts or any shortcuts that you use, let me know down in the comment. Just write it down there, the shortcuts that you use, so others can see it and can use it as well. I don't know about them, so I can use them too, If you want to watch more videos about lighting breakdowns, editing in Davinci Resolve, just subscribe, give some likes so you can support my channel and I can make more videos like this to help you out with your editing workflow. See you next time, guys.